Preparations are underway for Sunday's memorial service honoring the 18 victims of last weekend's massacre in Ngobozana village in Lusikisiki. Police have taken someone in for questioning, but as yet, no arrests have been made. Newzroom Afrika's Ntsiki Nohiya is there with Prince Chulumanco Sigcau from the AmaMpondo Kingdom. Ntsiki, a very good afternoon to you. I was talking earlier to the spokesperson of the provincial government about preparations, and she was saying all is in order and they are in touch with the families, and at this stage everything is running smoothly. Is that what you are getting on the ground, including of course from the kingdom of AmaMpondo?
Indeed, that's exactly what we are getting. Good afternoon to you too. Preparations are well underway. If you can see behind me, they're preparing this particular area few meters away from both the houses, Madu and Sikrina families, where 18 people were gunned down last Saturday. So they are already, everybody is on site. You can see the police officers from the traffic department, the water and sanitation tanker from OR Tambo District Municipality, to make sure that come Sunday, that joint mass memorial service will take place behind me. But now I'm joined by Prince Chulumanco Sigcau from AmaMpondo Kingdom. We understand that the king of AmaMpondo is also a part of preparations. Tell us more. What is the role played by King of AmaMpondo in the preparations and eventually in the funeral?
Thank you, Sis Ntsiki, and I'd like to take this opportunity to say we are still calling upon anyone who knows anything to come forward. However, to answer your question, Sis Ntsiki, the idea that government had to support these families in their time of need by assisting them with the funeral was one that His Majesty also shared even before engaging with government, hence the effort to approach private companies like your AVBOB to assist. So all in all, Sis Ntsiki, His Majesty's role in this funeral will be to collaborate with government, see what resources government has, and combine them together with that of the kingdom to assure that these families are afforded a dignified funeral.
I can see preparations are underway. They're still erecting a space where the tent will be erected. And as I was chatting to my colleague Vuyo Mvogo in Suro, he was saying he was in conversation with the provincial department, with the provincial government rather, and they confirmed that all is in place. Preparations are at an advanced stage. Are you sharing the same sentiments? Because I can see here it is the initial, they are in the initial stage to prepare for that day. Do you share the same? I understand that you also get in touch with them. Is what we are seeing not the only thing? Because preparations are vast. It's not only the place where the tent will be erected as part of elections. Many things are involved in preparing for the memorial service.
I share the same sentiment with the provincial government, considering the fact and time factor in which such news hit the doors of both government and the kingdom. As you mentioned, Sis Ntsiki, preparations is not just setting up the space for the tent. It includes conversations with the families to accommodate and actually accommodate us, for the families to accommodate us and what we bring to the table for them. Because at the end of the day, this send-off is not governments or the kingdoms. It's a send-off that we as government and the kingdom are assisting these families in. So the deliberations are going accordingly. Most families are being satisfied with what's being proposed, and we are also happy as both kingdom and government with what the families are also proposing with us. Thank you.
Tell us about the fact that it's not going to be a mass funeral. Some of the families prefer to bury their loved ones in a private service. Tell us more about that. Why do they choose to hold their private services?
In short, it's to respect each family's private beliefs, religion, and cultural. So the option to hold their private funerals was in line with their beliefs, so we couldn't stand in front of that. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Prince Chulumanco Sigcau from AmaMpondo Kingdom saying that they're sharing the same sentiments with the Eastern Cape government, that all is on track in as far as preparing for the mass memorial service comes this coming Sunday. And I must say, Vio, before I take it back to you, on to the person that was apprehended, not arrested, but taken in for questioning. That person, we don't know whether or not he's been released so far, and we are yet to hear from Brigadier Athlenda Mate, who's responsible for the national office of the National Provincial Commissioner General Fani Masemola.
Thanks, Ntsiki. Ntsiki, of course, speaking to Prince Chulumanco, who essentially echoed what the provincial government told us a short while ago, that family preferences were the main reason that stood in the way of a mass funeral for the 18 people massacred in Lusikisiki.